Well, tonight we are talking about the potential for a levy lid lift in Walla Walla Fire District 4. And this has been something that's been in the news a lot this past year. What exactly does it mean?
Well, in short terms, it means they're going to possibly ask voters to approve a higher property tax. There's a lot of math that goes into this. We were talking about this last half hour. Rising property values play a part in this struggle. So levies are a form of property tax that's used to fund, among other things, fire districts. And that is a big deal. Obviously, here in Eastern Washington, we have a lot of fires. Washington state lawmakers decided that levies could only be raised 1% every year. Sounds pretty good, right? Rent is going up, home prices are going up. You don't want property taxes skyrocketing at that same rate. But it does lead to something called levy compression, because that 1% doesn't actually refer to how much you're paying in property taxes. It refers to how much the fire district is allowed to collect every year. District 4 Fire Chief Rocky Eastman explained it like this.
When we say it's 1%, we're only getting 1%. But the value of your property may have gone up more, but each year, because of the compression, each individual's government entity has to reduce their rate. So it's not going to correlate 1% to the property owners, just because it's a totality of 1%. So for fire district, over all of our citizens, it's only a 1% increase for the fire district.
So to put it in very, very simple numbers, no matter how much your property value goes up, if the fire district brings in $100 this year, it can only collect $101 next year. Now the problem, Chief Eastman says, for Walla Walla District 4 is that their costs have gone up a lot more than 1%. So things that cost maybe $100 last year, this year are costing more like $104 or $105. When you get into the thousands like we're talking about, that's a big problem.
All right, so Alyssa, is it certain that Walla Walla voters are going to be asked to weigh in on this increase?
Not yet. So it's likely there will be a levy lid lift on the ballot in 2024, but that hasn't been set yet. The fire district still has to take a couple of steps. If they do decide to move forward as we expect, we could see the proposal on the ballot coming up later this summer.
All right, thank you so much, Alyssa.